Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you have been having an absolutely fantastic day. Let's get back into Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous and have Nocticula transfer us over to Baphomet. Oh, okay, so she is actually sitting on the chair. Before, for some reason, at the angle she was at, it looked like she was almost hovering over it, and I thought it was really weird. Is that a whip next to her? What is that? Oh, it's her tail. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Oh, and there are the hooves. I was reading a description of her, and I guess red hot liquid is supposed to drip from the hooves while she's walking. Oh, is she licking herself like a cat? That's kind of wild. Alrighty. Nocticula grants you a magnanimous smile. Are you finished with your business and ready to hunt down Hepsamira? I'm ready to hunt down Hepsamira. I hope you are well prepared. Have you brought your strongest companions? On your journey, they will be the only ones you can rely on. You will have no reinforcements, and you will not see those you leave behind on Olympia for a very long time. Don't dismiss the importance of preparing for this mission. When you're ready, step into this portal. It will take you to my airship. The captain and crew have already received their instructions, and good luck to you, mortal. An extraordinary adventure awaits you. There we go. You stand in front of the portal that would lead you to the airship deck. This vessel will take you to Colyphyr, where you'll have to fight Baphomet's merciless daughter, Hepsamira. Approach the portal. You have a long and dangerous journey ahead. There will be no turning back, and you will only be able to rely on yourself and your companions. Before departing on this deadly and dangerous mission, you will be wise to check your equipment meticulously and complete all unfinished business, because the opportunity to come back here may never appear again. Step into the portal. All right, day 29, month Lamachan 10, year 4710. The route marked on the map connects Olympia and Colyphyr with a black line. It is straight and steadfast, just like the commander himself, determined to catch and slay his enemy, Hepsamira, Baphomet's daughter, at all cost. The commander's crew looks impressive and menacing, a gang of hardened sky wolves and experienced pilots handpicked by Nocticula. Even the ship itself has a predatory silhouette of a military craft, not to mention a stockpile of supplies and a formidable arsenal. Having apparently decided against a game of hide and seek, the hand of the inheritor appears on the deck in the flesh, standing unmoving at the ship's prow like a majestic golden statue. The voyage is only just underway, but the commander and his crew are already facing their first challenge. Having spotted the lone ship, a flock of harpies rise from the coastal rocks. Armed with hooked talons and carnivorous grins, they rush upward, squawking. Eerie, harmonious, and enchanting songs fill the air. The gazes of some sailors go blank as they cast away their lines and walk unsteadily toward the ship's broadside to step into the void, where the sweet-voiced songstresses are waiting for them. The commander decides to shout to the harpies that the ship is under protection of Lady of Shadow. They won't care. Distract the harpies by throwing a couple of sailors overboard. That's awesome. Chase the harpies off with weapon fire and battle cries. Even for an experienced archer, hitting a nimble harpy in midair is no mean feat, but somehow the crew manages to strike down several with well-aimed shots. The screams of fury drown out the enchanting songs, and the crew drives the winged predators away from the ship. With shrieks of disappointment, they continue circling in the distance for a while, but then head off in search of less dangerous prey.
I need to recover my strength.
Many cultures consider malice and belligerence to be contagious diseases. In the Abyss, one particular place transmits such quarrels in the air like a noxious miasma. This place is Mara Island, and the ship is flying right over it. Discord sowing whispers fill the thoughts of every crew member. Sailors suddenly begin casting hostile glances at each other, while muted but merciless brawls break out here and there with almost zero provocation. Such is the aura of Mara Island, the heart of malice and disorder, a cauldron of the affliction known as strife. tension and hostility between the crews seem to grow by the second, and the stabbing seems imminent. For no apparent reason at all, a bloody and violent fight breaks out below deck in the blink of an eye, then ends just as quickly. The hearts of the victors fill with horror as they gaze at the sight of their comrades' lifeless bodies at their feet. The commander, who was just passing by, barely avoids a pointless death at the hand of a cleaver brandishing sailor. Had the blade swung a few inches closer, it would have buried itself in his heart. Having reaped her bloody harvest from the ship, Mira mercifully releases it from her grasp. Infuriated, the captain of Nocticula's ship draws his weapon and personally executes the combatants who dared to wound a guest entrusted to him by the Lady of Shadow. With a trembling voice, he assures the commander that the transgression will never be repeated. A hurricane of enormous proportion rages towards the ship, threatening to crush the boat like an eggshell. One of the sailors balks at the horror, spreads his wings, and swiftly flees the deck, hoping to outrun the terrible storm. The effort is pointless. An airy tendril, a mere harbinger of the storm's full might, catches the fleeing demon, shreds his wings into rags, and rips the flesh from his bones. The winds catch the ship and draw it into a deadly dance. The elemental embrace lasts for hours, days, or maybe months. Within the stormy darkness and the chaos of crashing salty waves, mere moments seem like an eternity. It feels as if the wild winds have subdued even time itself, twisting it into a bizarre spiral. The commander can barely make out the dark shape of the island called Alir below, offering a chance that the ship might seek refuge there. But what dangers might await the vessel on land? Would it be smarter to make a valiant attempt to drive the ship through the raging elements? The commander orders the ship to stay on course despite the hurricane. Yeah, let's try that. I don't remember how that goes. The abyss is filled with vile creatures that threaten the lives of courageous aeronauts. Some of them are sentient, others less so, but while attempting to avoid them all, it's easy to forget about the mightiest and cruelest monster of all, the abyss itself, merciless, destructive, and filled with rage. The ship is buffeted from side to side, only ever a moment away from being reduced to dust between two colliding whirlwinds. The commander... that could have worked. Good. Angel Mythic Path draws upon the inner strength of his faith and invokes the light of heaven. A flash of blinding light appears in response to the commander's prayer. A glowing spear of pure energy pierces the barriers between the planes and, falling from the heights of the benign spears, penetrates the darkness of the abyss. The strike burns out the very heart of the hurricane, filling the air with crystalline sparks and killing the monster storm. A safe passageway appears through the screeching but dissipating vortex. Battered and beaten, the ship barely breaks free of the storm's iron grip. Many sailors have been torn off the rigging by whirlwinds. A giant crack gapes in the hull, and some particularly damaging gusts have blown away the quarterdeck. Judging by the captain's observations, the hurricane has blown the ship to the far south of the archipelago. The storm-battered vessel requires urgent repairs, and the stock of provisions and drinking water in the hold was not intended to support such an unpleasantly protracted journey. The lookout points to a violet glow on the horizon. The source is a series of glaciers which, thanks to their unique optical properties, refract light and produce an amethyst glow that is visible from a great distance. This colossal nature beacon of giant purple glaciers erupts from the bowels of the island of Nahindri, home to pirates and slavers. One such horror of an aircraft emerges from the clouds to intercept the commander's ship. Numerous spikes impaled with writhing, flayed bodies decorate the pirate ship, and it looks like the sails are made of the skins of its unfortunate victims. A huge symbol on the sail indicates that the ship belongs to cultists of Dagon, Shadow Lord of the Sea. With bloodthirsty screams, they advance upon the commander's vessel. All of a sudden, a third party intervenes in the impending fight. Giant tentacles surface from the ocean's depths, and nestled inside their cluster, a boy called Yorgis rises higher and higher. Yo, that's crazy. His fragile body is propped up by one of the tentacles that seems to grow out of his spine. Yo, I don't remember this at all. I don't think this happened for me. Maybe it wasn't in the game before. The boy hovers in front of the pirate ship, his eyes closed and his features contorted with rage. A telepathic shout rolls out over the battle. Leave them alone. The tentacles rush towards the pirate ship, entangling it and dragging it into its share. The boy turns to the commander, and none but he hears the boy's softly spoken, "Thank you for my freedom." As one of the tentacles hurls a package at the commander's feet, the boy disappears into the ocean. The parcel serves as evidence that what happened was not a monstrous fantasy or fevered hallucination sent by the abyss. Colyphyr is straight ahead, but supplies are running short. The crew plans to replenish them on the forbidding island of Vazgalar. Once, Vazgalar was quite an important island, covered in the ruins of abandoned cities that hid both unimaginable treasures and horrible dangers. But the abyss is ever changing, so now Vazgalar lies flooded, and the veins of Nahindran crystals hidden in its depths have been depleted at the hands of Hepsamera's proxies. All the crew can see is a lonely rock that sticks out of the water like a hung fang. On its summit, the crew spots a small complex of tombs, and not far from it stands a tiny village by the cliffs, just several houses that look like pale mushrooms with huge caps and round windows. The residents of these homes are most likely a gaggle of fishermen that live off Ishar's bounty, and now they must be hiding within, afraid the visitors are after their property and supplies. The commander decides to Nope, not doing that. Search the rooms for any sign of treasure. What differentiates a successful tomb raider from an unsuccessful one? The ability to understand whether a tomb is designed to protect what's inside from thieves, or to protect those on the outside from something imprisoned inside. Dead silence reigns in the ruins before the commander's eyes, and a thick layer of dust indicates that this place has remained undisturbed for many ages. Without a doubt, these tombs are protected with devious traps, and their walls are covered with inscriptions in different languages that threaten potential robbers with a swift and horrible death. The commander takes the lead and disarms the traps. The ruins that seem so quiet and defenseless turn out to be full of hidden traps, arrows that fly out of walls, forest slabs with pits of spikes underneath, and sophisticated poison smeared over the doors to the tombs. Someone ingenious and cunning stuffed the ruins with sleeping death waiting to be awakened. But thanks to his concentration and experience, the commander manages to pass all the traps without setting off a single one. The commander enters the tomb of an ancient mage. A mummified corpse rests on a stone altar, its bony fingers gripping a relic. Facing no resistance from the dead man, the commander resolutely snatches the treasure from the lifeless hands. Immediately, the wall starts to tremble, coastal stones tumble into the ocean, and the ground itself begins to fall apart. Whatever spell protected this tomb was also holding this piece of Vazgalar together, but with the grave's disturbance, the magic has lost its power. The commander and his companions are forced to run for the ship, escaping mere seconds before the rock loses the last of its integrity and falls into the water below in a hail of stones. The fate of the settlement residents who lived too close to the ancient tomb is unfortunate. God dog it! Alright, well, I guess I'm doing this over again. I didn't want that. Colyphyr is in sight. However, this is not the end of the expedition, not for the commander. After all, journeys end in a safe port where the fortunate survivors may heal their wounds, quench your thirst, and drink away their loot. Colyphyr promises nothing of the sort. It is all grim rocks, gloomy caves, and the horrible creatures lurking within. One such creature notices the ship and takes flight. The beast is an umbral dragon, its scarlet eyes sparkling rapaciously, its jaws opening hungrily, and the airship sees a convenient snack for this monster. The commander tries to land the ship as soon as possible. The airship finally makes contact with the stony ground of the island. With obvious relief, the sailors hasten to tie the ship to some stone stalagmites so that the vicious wind does not hurl it back to the air. The night grows silent again, deadly silent, and it is unlikely that no one in Colyphyr has noticed the arrival of the commander and his crew. The expedition is over, but the tribulations that fate has in store for the commander are far from over. Somewhere among these rocks is Baphomet's daughter, and she is gathering an army that will soon try to conquer Galarian. Close. All right, gotta go back. I do not want to be responsible for some random city of fishermen plunging into the freaking ocean. They could have put an evil tag on that or something. I am curious at least what I got. Weapon. It appears whatever I got is trash. Newest to oldest. Calyphyr back to her old ways. I mean Camellia back to her old ways. Okay. It's not even showing me what he gave me, so that's probably not in the game yet. Sorry, we're gonna have to run that back, but I'll skip through the dialogue. So I guess just try to go around that area then. Why did I start all the way back here? Oh, I didn't save before I went in the portal. All right. I'm ready. Let's go back, approach the portal, step into the portal. Continue.
I need to recover my
Intimidate. Continue. Continue. Stay on course. Angel. Continue. Continue. Find a way around Vasgar. Colyphyr is in sight. Oh, okay. It takes you straight to here then. And try to land the ship as soon as possible. Is that what we do? Yep. And there we go. And now we're back without anybody being harmed. All right. Okay. That's interesting. Why is Sela getting the teamwork feats? In fact, why is anybody getting teamwork feats? That's odd. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it.
I need to concentrate.
All right, and nobody needs to rest, right? Okie dokie. What is this? Whatever this fist is, I guess that's what's doing it, but super weird. Okay. I'm losing frames left and right, and I have no idea why. Whoa. What's that about? Something's wrong. Why can't she use her powers? Oh, we're almost at 18. Excellent. Character. Fortress of the Faithful, half the pair. And yet, I don't understand. Why her powers darkened out? That's weird.
Well?
So is she. What is going on? Maybe it's about something regarding this place. Captain. Let's see what he has to say. We are proud to be in the service to Our Lady in Shadow. It was our honor to bring you here at her request. What the hell?
Rely on me.
Is that a bug? Oh yeah, turn this on. Yeah, let's see this. If I save and load, will it change? Finish saving. Whoa. That's not the save I just did. Load. There we go. That was weird as well, but okay. All right, now what? Nope, still there.
You can trust me.
Of course, things will start. Or maybe it just really needs me to rest. Maybe a rest will fix it? I thought I just saw it go green for a sec. Did I imagine that? Come on, man. This is so annoying. Okay. So it's just not gonna let me rest here, apparently. Okay, okay. Does she have access to her? No, she doesn't have access to her level 6 powers. She doesn't have access to anything I can give her.
We'll make things right.
Is this a bug?
Let me help.
God dog it. I'm confused. And I feel like if I just move forward, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
I'm up for an adventure.
Why is he unaffected? That sound is really annoying. Oh my god. Brave hero, come to my aid. I beg you.
No reason to pause.
And now magically it's back. What in the hell, y'all? Come on, man.
I heed the voice of the
Whatever. Let's get this done with. Of course, it's on the very last mission when they decide they want to start messing around.
Let me draw the first blood.
Crap. Oh. Go back. All right.
Well,
Now, where were we? Bear, eagle, and owl have been done. Also, it's here that's interesting. So back here, it won't let you use magic, but over here, it will.
open your heart to me.
I'm not even gonna ask why. We're just gonna move forward, y'all. All right. 1
So
minute.
he's restless. I wonder why.
darkest of places.
In the darkest of places. Overcome spell resistance. Overcame spell resistance. Overcame spell resistance. Overcome spell resistance. Alright, and armor. Yep. Yep. Put this on. Might as well. Okay. Now we are ready. And we'll throw this on yourself as well. There we go. All right. Now, let's see what that spirit wanted. And do some looting. This doesn't look like anything special. Leave the rest of that. Help! I'm in trouble. Oh, who will save me? A great reward awaits the hero who rescues me. Uh-huh.
The heartbeat quickens.
Continue on. What's down here? Whoa.
Without a doubt.
The thing in front of you bears a passing resemblance to Nocticula, but even a blind person could not mistake this creature for the Lady of Shadow. The demon's body is an oozing pile of filth and excrement, and it exudes a stench that would make the latrines of a poorhouse in Shinra smell like a flower shop in comparison. Moreover, this creature sounds nothing like Nocticula. The demon's voice is thick with congealed porridge. Her words slur and slurp together as if they are being stirred with a spoon. Greetings, hero. What are you? The slurping, sloshing sound of the creature's gleeful laughter makes your stomach grow queasy. Her body swells up in smug satisfaction. Mortal, you must think that it is Nocticula who stands before you. But I've deceived you. I'm not her at all, though I am just as beautiful and powerful. The demon clearly has trouble pronouncing this last word, but gives it her best attempt. I am the Fulsome Queen, the true mistress of this island. I rule all of its caves, caverns, vile cesspools, quicksand pits, as well as its poison springs and plague graves, and everything. Yes, everything here is mine. I am. She pauses, her eyes darting around for inspiration. The Lady of Filth. The demon clearly invented this honorific on the spot, but she seems quite pleased with her new title. You are also a foul and disgusting creature, and no need to disrespect her. I can smell your powerfulness from here. The demon nods pompously and smacks her lips in satisfaction. Yes, everyone who sees me is impressed with my powerfulness. What an amazing creature. Just look at the way she mimics the appearances of others through metamorphosis. She has the ability to transmute herself. I could say with confidence that we are looking at a one-of-a-kind specimen. The Fulsome Queen gurgles in confusion. She likes me, doesn't she? You are a delightful specimen, a fecal demon, worthy of a special place in a museum. Of course, this special place would have to be disinfected on a continual basis, but I'm sure the revenue brought in by the crowds of eager tourists who want to see you will be more than enough to cover the cleaning cost. Since this is your island, do you know what Hepzibah is doing here? The demon smiles flirtatiously. She tries to make her voice sound soft and seductive, but without much success. I know everything, all the secrets. But first you must serve me. Then I will lavish you with my Favors? Why do you look like Nocticula? The demon lowers her eyes flirtatiously. She giggles, pleased with herself. I could take any form, and Nocticula is the most beautiful and perfect creature in all the worlds. That's why I want to be like Nocticula. Why did you summon me here? The demon grows petulant, her voice whiny like a spoiled princess. I need a knight. I am the Fulsome Queen, so I must have knights who will repay my enemies for wronging me. I've been hurt by everyone. This is my island, and they've made me an outcast. They kicked me out of the big wet cave, and they don't respect me at all, especially that overgrown lizard, that black dragon. She chased me away, mocked me, and then tried to eat me. Dragons are nasty. Be a good knight and kill the dragon. An umbral dragon? I've encountered this beast before. The demon's quarrelsome voice sounds like a bubbling swamp full of poisonous gas. Did she hurt you too? She has hurt me many times. I'm strong, but she has wings, and it hurts when she spits. Let's kill her. You kill her in my honor. Was she really trying to eat you? I find that hard to believe. The Fulsome Queen sniffs tearfully and says in a whiny, petulant voice, Yes! No one has ever been that impertinent. No one has ever tried to eat me before, ever. And that nasty dragon, she bragged about eating everything, even dead souls. She giggled and said she'd never had anything like me before, and I chased her away, but she'll be back. I didn't like being chewed. It was so disgusting. Why should I kill your enemies? The creature tries to look seductive, but merely succeeds in striking an awkward pose. There's a purr in her voice as she gurgles. Because I asked you to? Isn't that enough of a reason? And where do I find this dragon? The evil lizard lives nearby in a big cave with a hole at the top. The rain falls into the hole. It's a good cave, dark and wet, and it used to be very quiet. But then the fat lizard came and kicked me out of there because she wouldn't fit in the other caves. Why does she need such a good cave? She's always out hunting. She flies over the island all the time, and the cave just stands there empty. If the dragon is always out hunting, how am I supposed to catch her in the cave? The Fulsome Queen stares at you for a long time in dumbfounded silence. Finally, with the air of someone imparting great wisdom, she says smugly, If the dragon isn't in her lair, you'll have to summon her. Dragons love their treasure. Everyone knows that. If you touch the treasure, the dragon will hurry back in the blink of an eye to protect her property. But the things scattered around the cave, the bright stick with a bird on top, the sparkly dress, the round coins, and even the pretty little crown. The demon's voice grows wistful, and there's a faraway look in her eyes. They're all just silly rocks that have been wrapped in illusions, and the real treasure looks like boring rocks. Look closely, and you'll see that I'm right. I know this, because I snuck in there and wanted to stick, because my gaze pierced through the silly little spell. Very well, I'll deal with this monster. The demon's voice is soft and flirtatious. I see that you are brave. Kill the monster, and I will reward you terribly generously. I have to go. The Fulsome Queen tries to look regal and impressive, but without much success. She dismisses you with an awkward wave of her hand, disturbing the swarm of flies that hover around her loathsome form. They scatter in all directions with a low buzzing sound. All right.
I can see my destination.
All right, that's the top. Where she is.
I will protect you with my life.
Did they get stunned? Oh, come on now. I expect better than from y'all. Your save should be sky high at this point. The whole party stunned. Oh, I know the problem. Oh my God, did he just... Oh, he just petrified him. All right, let's give this another whirl. I forgot. There's one part of my defenses I'm missing. My bad. So as y'all can see, even with all them damn buffs, I'm still only a step away from getting my behind handed to me thoroughly. Did we already talk with her? Did I save after I talked with her? Yes, I did. All right. All right, let's go back here. There we go. Now let's give this another whirl. Good enough. You are not doing anything with that. Let's go here. You. Let's switch over to... Oh, yeah, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing either. There we go. Excellent. Character Mufasa was petrified. Ooh. And here's a level up. Dog it.
I'll watch your back.
There we go. We'll deal with that later. All right. Oh man, he probably lost a lot of buffs too. Well, we'll see if I need to reapply them or if we could just move on. All right, first go back. Yep, this is where we started. Okay. Ooh. We can go back to weird. No. We can do this. We've only got 2 of weird left. Because we wasted them all. Ooh. You have some interesting stuff.
I can see my destination.
Open that up.
I hope you appreciate
Nice,
this.
nice, nice. Let's see, these are just regular, right? Scimitar +4. Vibrant Dissolver. When the wielder of this +4 ultrasound light pick lands a hit on a new enemy for the first time, the enemy must pass a fortitude save or suffer damage equal to its AC. An ultrasound weapon creates a hardly hearable noise whenever it strikes a target, dealing an extra 2d6 points of sonic damage. That's pretty cool. Mithril +4 armor. And I already knew about the chainmail of camaraderie. These gloves grant their wearer a +4 bonus to CMD against disarm attempts. If the wearer has the weapon training ability and is wielding a weapon it gives a bonus to, that bonus increases by +2. This is natural armor +5. Nice. All right. Now, here we go. Since that clears up corruption, might as well take advantage now and go ahead and get a rest. This is DC 36. I'm already at 35, so that's fine. This is DC of 50. So we'll take her and her. Whoops, no. Her and her. Then Night Watch. This is 25. So Sayo can handle that on his own. I'm not worried about any of the rest. Wait, what? Oh, right. Secondary needs to come from down here. Here we go. All right, we should be good. Yeah.
You're so gentle, so
Ooh.
fragile. It pains me to see you in the carnage of battle.
Yes, all this blood and pain is difficult to endure, but I'm willing to bear it for the sake of my friends.
That's awesome. What? Failed to camouflage the camp. How? By himself, he had more than... Alright, whatever. This tattered Eagle Watch banner must have been taken as a trophy. The holy paladin who carried it probably perished in the mines of Colyphyr long ago. The corruption of the abyss retreats in the face of the cleansed relic's sanctified power. And that looks like good stuff to sell.
I am helpful, am I not?
Weird. Really seems like something should be here, but okay. Maybe that's just some part of the game they haven't added yet. But it's weird that a cell would just be sitting there and empty. Okay. That's where I started. Okay. Ooh. Mobility 28. Why not? Let's try it. Let's see what's going on over there. Haha. Drop on you. Ooh, 6 dinosaur bones and 2 diamonds. I'll take that. Very nice. Okay. Now. And actually here, Mufasa, I can do this at least. Give you displacement. And give you my fortress stuff. And in fact, we'll definitely want to have this on you. There. We won't worry about the rest. Ooh, the dragon. An illusion makes this pile of cobblestones look like a pile of treasure. An intricate illusion conceals this pile of glittering treasures. All right, do we still got holy aura? We do not.
Yes, what?
stop learning.
All right, let's get it cracking. Smite evil, why not? I should have gave you Holy Sword beforehand, but whatever, it's fine. Turn that on. I'm good with you having that. Good with you having that. Yep, let's go. Ooh, that's a whole lot of misses. Let's switch this up a little bit. How about a little evil eye? That does a nice little bit of damage. Excellent. Okay, some sort of known hooked hammer is there. And a couple other things. Whew. That is a nice haul.
My destination.
Oh man, but the dragon doesn't give up anything, huh? That's interesting. Oh well. Alright. What'd you give us? Ooh, crushing burden. Whenever the welder of this +5 vicious gnome hooked hammer lands 3 consecutive hits on the same enemy, the enemy must pass a fortitude save or become fatigued. Whenever the welder lands 3 consecutive hits on a fatigued enemy, the enemy must pass a fortitude save or become exhausted. When a vicious weapon strikes an opponent, it creates a flash of disruptive energy that resonates between the opponent and the wielder. This energy deals an extra 2d6 points of damage to the opponent and 1d6 points of damage to the wielder. Interesting. Longsword +1. Corrosive battle axe +1. Breastplate of lesser sonic resistance. Come on now, why are you giving me a +1 breastplate that's unique at this point in the game? What is up with that? All right, let's move on. Went down there, went there.
Without a doubt.
Up there is where I still have to go, right? Is it up here? Right, yeah. I haven't went up straight up, I think. Oh no, I haven't went over here either, okay. Excellent. Ooh. Excellent. Money. This stone wall is covered in small notches and cuts. These pickaxe marks look like they have been here for a while, suggesting that the miners abandoned this cave a long time ago. Whenever the wielder of this +5 anarchic great club successfully charges an enemy, that enemy must pass a reflex saving throw or become stunned for 1 round, and all adjacent enemies suffer 2d6 bludgeoning damage. That's actually super nice. I only played a two-handed person up to Dresden, but when I did play a two-handed person, I was using charge damn near every time we had a fight. Actually, now that I think about it, I can just jump down here. What is this? Here we go. Mass, yep. Excellent. The demon's body drips filth and refuse, and her stench is nearly overpowering. She smiles sweetly at you. You have returned to me, mortal. My beauty must have charmed you. I killed the dragon. The demon shrieks with delight. You killed her? Did she suffer a lot? Now take her big, stupid bones and throw them into a pit of quicksand. Because they're mine and the silly lizard is all mine too. And you, I'll reward you. An object begins to move within the filthy belly of the Fulsome Queen. There's a squelching sound as she squeezes it out of her like a splinter, and a grimy tube falls to the floor. It looks like something a wizard would use to store valuable spell scrolls. These scrolls have very powerful spells written on them. I took them from a stupid I created them myself, yes. The Fulsome Queen falls silent, her face screwed up as if she's trying to work out a puzzle. Finally, she beams at you and declares, "Since you have served me so bravely and faithfully, you must now go and kill Hepzibah. Then I will reward you with my powerfulness and give you true bliss." The slimy creature lets out a sickly, slurping sigh of satisfaction. "What did Hepzibah do to you?" The demon begins to list her sorrows, taking them off with her fingers. "She has hurt me many times. She brought in noisy demons and spiky things. She won't let me eat yummy slaves. She sits around in my caves like the worst kind of rubbish. She didn't ask permission. Let her die. Die, die, die. Make her dead forever. And kill all her stupid demons too. They will definitely be waiting for you. You were very loud when you killed the dragon. The whole island shook. There's a gate in the big tunnel and the stupid demons will be waiting for you there. Rip their stupid heads off and throw them into a whirlpool. Tell me what Hepzibah is doing." "Oh, secrets. I know them all." The demon chuckles and begins to whisper conspiratorially. "She brought a bunch of tasty slaves here and told them to dig. They are noisy and make the whole island shake. They pound the rocks with their silly iron sticks and then gather the glowy stones and take them to the main cave. Then they bring lots of demons in there. They all start screaming in pain. At first I hunted slaves. They were tasty, but then Hepzibah sent demons with prickly things to hurt me. A large tunnel leads to the main cave and there's a whole lot of demons there now. But Hepzibah is stupid. I'm much smarter than her. I use holes to go wherever I want. I sneaked inside, ate the yummy slaves, and then I dumped their bones into whirlpools. Do you know a way for me to slip past Hepzibah's guards?" The Fulsome Queen seems puzzled by your question. She makes confused slurping noises and stares at you in bewilderment. Eventually, however, she bursts out triumphantly. "I know! I am the wisest! I immediately thought of a very cunning plan to help you. While all the demons are sitting in the big tunnel waiting for you, you're going to sneak into my hole behind their backs and kill that horned beast." The demon looks extremely pleased with herself. She waves her hand and the nearest cesspool of filth begins to bubble. The churning liquid slowly recedes, revealing a narrow crevice. The rocks are smeared with a thick layer of mud and a disgusting stench emanates from its depths. Personally, I would prefer another method of entering the enemy's lair. Something more straightforward. Blood washes off better than dirt. What's at the other end of this passage? To the mine where I hunted those yummy slaves. Hepzibah will never expect you to come from there because she is stupid, and I, the Fulsome Queen, am full of cunning. Your cunning is beyond compare. The demon's liquid form wobbles and wriggles as she gurgles with laughter. We have a deal. I will destroy Hepzibah. Yes, kill her. Make her suffer. Let her choke on sewage and then beg for mercy. Nasty, nasty, nasty horned imposter. You know what you should do to her? You should. The demon opens her mouth, but cannot come up with a suitable punishment. Make her dead forever, she finishes lamely. I have to go. The Fulsome Queen tries to look regal and impressive, but without much success. She dismisses you with an awkward wave of her hand, disturbing the swarm of flies. Yeah, we already saw that. Okay. Now, where's that pass? Here we go. We're not going to go in the tunnel. I wouldn't do that to you, Camellia. Let's go.
Yes.
Instead, we're going to go here. All right, and then we go up. Then we go up. And then we save. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can we stop the press?
Avenge the goddess!
I'm confused by that notification. So on the journal it says that by going head on, I've raised the alarm. But the thing is, she also says that the whole island shook due to me taking on the dragon. So what gives? All right, so that's athletics. The mine shaft has smooth walls and you can detect the lingering traces of a transmutation spell. Based on these observations, it seems likely that this mine was created through magical means. All right. Nothing special there. I came from up there, correct? Okay. So first we'll go here. Toast to stell. Silver powder. Are you serious? Oh crap. I didn't. God dog it. God dog it. That was a mistake on my part. Screwed this up. There we go. Whew. Excellent. All right. Miners cut this crystalline vein open and picked it clean.
Anything new?
Aw. Look at them over here waiting for us. Weird is out. We'll take this.
Does anyone
Everybody else
require
out?
my
Only one
counsel?
more of those.
My will is resolute.
No more of those. Why don't I have... Nope, okay, fine. Oops. What's your problem, son? No, not mass. Oh, you're not doing anything either. You're not doing anything. Excellent. Excellent. Long sword. Really? You're giving me a long sword +1 at this point in the game? Why'd you even bother? All right. Cool, is the only place to go. Everybody's good.
Well?
Together, we stand.
He's got 4 more of those. It's fine. All right. We'll go over here first. Master, save us! We're dying here! Oh, god dog it. So they haven't fixed that, huh? Freedom at last. Are you here to help to kill the demons? We can help. We know the tunnels around here. We'll make those monsters pay. Thank you, Master. If it weren't for you, we'd have died in these damn mines. Alright. No need to wonder where the stench mansion would have taken us. And here.
The world has suffered enough.
Combat is adjourned.
Excellent. Excellent. Oops. Come on. And a mithril ingot. It'll be interesting to see what the crafting system is like. Because I feel like I get plenty of fantastic weapons and armor just from traveling around. I don't get enough of the other accessories you can fill out, like goggles and things of that nature, but it'll be interesting to see if they've created a crafting system that will give you better, significantly better gear than what you already get access to from just regular traveling around the world.
I can see my destination.
Dig faster. You're here to work. The mistress didn't buy you at the flesh market so you could sit around and eat free gruel. Yeah, see, and there goes Suture right there. Again, I bought him at the flesh markets. He should not be here. I can't take it anymore. My hands are falling off. Let me rest, you ugly mug. That'll get your ass beat. Come on now. Your hands are falling off? Here, let me rip them off. Get to work, you scum. Well, usually it would get you killed, except... Get your hands off him, you filthy spawn. She turned it into... Hey, you came after all. Shut your mouth. We've got to get out of here. That's so sweet. Who's there? An intruder? Look, it's fresh meat. Whoever kills him get a double ration of gruel. Excellent. All right. Goods. More goods. Cool. Yep, and that's all. Yep, okay. We might need to do some healing after this. Why does it seem like they keep hitting Clever Girl all the way up? Half-Fiend Guardian. You get anything good? No. Okay. Alright. in there. While you
goddess
run up.
protects us.
Everybody okay? Oh, nope. Everybody's just fine. Okay, then. I take it back. Let's continue on. That goes somewhere. This heads back to where we were, right? Yep. All those guys are dead. What's over here? The huge demon cowers in fear when he sees you. He trembles, covering his head with his huge hands. Eek! Who are you? Did Our Lady in Shadow send you to punish us? I knew this was to happen. Have mercy, it's not my fault. Who are you? The words pour from his mouth, nearly tripping over themselves in their haste to escape his lips. My name is Zunike. I used to be a slave here, but then I worked hard and they made me an overseer. I kept a good eye on the slaves, and if anyone slacked off, I whipped them hard. And when the slaves revolted, I lashed 3 of them to death before they brought me down and trampled me. When the guards cleared the mine shafts of rebels, they healed me, and I was assigned to watch the kitchen where they cooked gruel for the slaves. So I'm a cook, not a soldier. Don't hurt me, all right? I'm a good worker. I could do good work for you, too. What can you give me in exchange for your life? The demon hesitates for a moment, torn between his greed and his cowardice, but his terror gets the best of him. In the kitchen, behind the cauldron, I had a stash there. I stole some things and hid them away. Take them. Just don't touch me. You followed the rules of this place. You did what you were supposed to do and received the promotion you deserved. A faint, sheepish smile appears on the demon's face. Then maybe you can let me go, huh? Tell me about this place. This is our newest location. We used to mine on the other islands. We hollowed out Vasglar. We mined until there was nothing left and the island began to sink. All the crystals were taken to the Nexus, and from there, they were sent to Galoria, to some wizard called the Plague One. Stupid name, huh? The demon chuckles nervously. That's why our camp was at the Nexus. But then it became dangerous there and everyone was evacuated. So this is where we live now. But life here is so bad. The demon's eyes fills with tears. There are constant rock slides, predators prowl the caves, and a dragon hunted us until Hepsamira formed a truce with her. There's also some kind of foul, stinking creature lurking about. Some of the guards ran into it and told me about its horrible stench. Of course, many of them disappeared on their patrols and never returned to report anything at all. And the crystals, they reek of something foul. Their light brings death. Most miners who manage to live longer than a year will die from exposure to the light. Those who survive become stronger and gain great power, but that doesn't happen often. Most of them just die. Why aren't you mining crystals on Arlinthia? The cowardly demon shrieks back in terror, his whole body shaking with fear. It's too dangerous. We wanted to. I swear we did. Our scouts inspected the mines there, carved out a few shafts, and confirmed that the veins were full. But then they caught a few of Nocticula's spies, and we realized that Our Lady in Shadow was watching us. Hepsamira ordered us to stop what we were doing and get out of there. She said that we would mine the crystal later, after Nocticula was no longer a threat. The demon falters, suddenly realizing that he has said too much. Why does Hepsamira need so many Nahindran crystals? The demon's voice drops to a wary whisper. She's gathering an army, a huge army to go to war on Galorian, but this army won't be like before. She gives her soldiers the powers extracted from these crystals, and we've got so many crystals, no one will be able to resist this horde. What does Hepsamira do with the crystals? Hepsamira? Nothing. Everything is done by her assistant, Mutasafen. He cuts the crystals to stabilize their delicate energies. If you don't cut the crystal quickly, it loses power. As the power drains away, the crystal grows dim. Anyway, once the crystal is cut, Mutasafen selects a demon and conducts a ritual that will give them the mythic powers of the crystal. I will spare your life. Incredible mercy. I swear I won't forget this. I'll remember this for the rest of my miserable life, Master. The demon feigns tears and does his best to look grateful. No. Save.
goo.
An unappetizing gruel simmers in this pot-bellied cauldron. Ooh, some sort of ring too. I told you he'd be here. If we kill him, Hepzibah will give us a reward. It's a mighty big if, though.
Let me draw the first blood.
Boom. Actually, we'll do that. And we need some of this. And we'll also switch over to this. Uh-huh. And that's that. Masterwork long spear. Oh yeah, I'm not taking all that trash. Alright. I didn't get a new weapon, right? This is just +3, right? No new armors yet. Okay, but I get this ring. Elemental Protector. The ring grants the wearer acid resistance 30, fire resistance 20, electricity resistance 10, and cold resistance 5. It also grants a +4 bonus on saving throws against cold and all the rest of them respectively. That's interesting. But since I already have Shield of Agus, or Fortress of the Faithful rather, doesn't do anything for me.
I will guide.
And heal yourself up. Anybody else need a little pick-me-up? Nope, everybody else is good to go. Alright, let's continue on.
The time for words has passed.
Excellent. Excellent. All right.
Without a doubt.
These remains contain traces of divine power. The demons did not merely sacrifice this person to Baphomet, they tore them to shreds. All that is left of the body is a few scattered bones. The corruption retreats in the face of the cleansed relic's sanctified power. Save here. Stuff to sell. Really? All of us failed our perception check? Whoa. And that's the check we failed, to see that trap.
I am
Oh,
helpful.
well.
Am I not?
Hey, there's a cookery there. Where is that thing? Oh, +1? Again? Are y'all serious right now? Let me organize this again. Okay. That's just irritating. Okay. Everybody should be good from that. All right.
I can see my destination.
I hope you appreciate this.
And stuff to sell. Okay.
There are many roads to success.
Up here, up here. Where am I supposed to go? Is it over here? Yes, it is. Save here. The demon Mutasafen silently observes the army's departure with the air of a military leader, watching soldiers on parade. When he finally notices you, he barely acknowledges your presence. Ah, it's you. Why aren't you dead? The demon shrugs nonchalantly. I thought our mutual acquaintance explained this to you. Didn't the echo tell you that I cannot die? Not by ordinary means, at least. However, if you think I will reveal the secret of my immortality, you are greatly mistaken. Oh, I wish I had your luck, my demon colleague. With this ability, you could perform all kinds of dangerous and deadly experiments. I wish I weren't restricted by my mortality. There are so many things I like to do, but I have to restrain myself. Immortality may not be as much of a blessing as you think. Imagine if you were being held prisoner. You would suffer an eternity of torment and torture. They would make you die over and over again, killing you in some new and creative way each day. Finian's voice turns into a growl. We keep slaughtering you creatures and now you won't stay dead? Make one wrong move and I'll slice you into strips. We'll see how well you put yourself back together again. Where's Hepzibah? She's not far. She's actually on the other side of the barrier I constructed. It's an excellent barrier. Very reliable. I perfected the formula invented by Arbalou Vorlesh. These barriers cannot be opened without a key, and they are also perfectly camouflaged. I heard that the barrier in your little town of Dresden was particularly effective. Crusaders walked past the entrance to the Midnight Fane thousands of times, but never noticed it until now. You cannot get through the barrier to Hepzibah without my help. I could help you, of course, but I won't. If you want my key, you're going to have to take it. Mutasafen chuckles. Where are those demons going? Those marvelous demons that I selected by hand? The army that I personally nurtured and nourished with the power of Nahindran crystals? They have been sent. I hope your imagination is already running wild with possibilities. Somewhere precious to you. Somewhere entirely defenseless. Mutasafen pauses. Well, any guesses? If you think I'm sending them to the little town of Dresden, you're mistaken. First of all, it is already being dealt with by others. And second, there isn't much honor to be gained from conquering that pathetic rock pile. The town's been ravaged like a whore. It's been taken more times than a brothel slave in Alan Shinra. No, my army will not go to Dresden. Our mutual acquaintance showed me a far more interesting target. The Echo of Discari told me about a sanctuary of the Imperial Lord Pelura that is hidden in the depths of the World Womb. It seems that a handful of Sicorian stargazers and their angelic patron have been fooling the armies of the Abyss for years. The temple has been hidden under the noses of all the mighty demon leaders, Manago, Darazan, and, of course, Hepzibah. No one has ever found it. If I conquer it and bring it to ruin, the victory will be mine alone. And I have something very special planned for those stargazers. The demon licks his lips. Why are you working with the Echo of Discari? Because it is a pleasure to work with him. Our business arrangement is mutually beneficial. In the Abyss, there are two kinds of alliances. Alliances based on shared interests, and alliances based on shared enemies. My alliance with the Echo falls primarily into the first category, for now. He gave me information about the location of Pelura's hidden sanctuary in the World Womb, and in exchange, I performed a Nahindran ritual on him and endowed him with new powers. You should keep that in mind in the next time you see him, and you will see him again, soon. I've already defeated you in battle once. Do you really want to be humiliated a second time? Give me the key to the barrier and I'll let you escape with your life. Does Hepzibah know about your plans? Why do you think we're having this conversation? She's never suspected my true intentions, and she may still be clueless now. Of course, it is also possible that she has discovered my plans too late and is now powerless to stop me. But what's a little betrayal between demons? I took control of the army, waited for you to knock on the gate, and then gave the order for them to march out. If everything goes according to plan, I've been long gone by the time you and Hepzibah have finished with one another. I don't want him to leave alive. I'm going to stop you. Mutasafen moves so swiftly your eyes almost miss it. Now you understand. You cannot prevent my army from plundering the temple of Pelura, but you can always try to kill me. If you succeed, you can take the key from my still warm corpse and go confront Hepzibah in her quarters. Then you could kill her too, if you're strong enough, of course. Jeez, starts all the way up here, huh? Well, let's get to it. He's doing the right thing. Starting to run low, huh, girl? Yeah, sure. And that's that. Mustafen's apprentice, Merilith. Mustafen's apprentice, Mustafen. Ooh, quite the haul, quite the haul. If you look beyond the ruined bridge, you can see a planar rift in the distance. This magical equipment is used to give mythic powers to demons. These implements are similar to the ones you saw in Xanthir's lab.
I am helpful, am I not?
Okay. These working notes document possible methods for blocking the powers granted by the Hindran crystals. However, the notes are incomplete. Either the research is unfinished or it has reached a dead end.
I am helpful, am I not?
Ooh, 100 of diamond dust. I will certainly take that.
Focus on the goal.
All right. Anything? I don't think any of the weapons were interesting. Armor. Studded leather +2. Mithril plate +4. Yeah. None of the armor is unique. Belt of perfection +4 strength, dexterity, and constitution. That's nice. Regular old cloak of resistance. All right. Nothing crazy.
I can see my destination.
And then on the other side, Blessed Praden Grave +3. Got all that.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Kind of weird the way there's nothing here, but whatever. A specific tool will be needed to dispel the barrier of seething abyssal energy that blocks this path. Remove the seal, and the seal is gone. The main goal is to defeat the daughter of Baphomet. An unusually accurate map of Galorian, it depicts the topography of both Mendev and the World Womb with detailed precision. Yep, I saw that fails perception check.
I hope you appreciate this.
And knew it couldn't be good. This religious icon depicts the head of a goat. The goat has a blazing star on its forehead. A strange, confusing map of the abyssal realms. I mean, I know he is a goat, but it's still funny as hell to call him a damn goat. And will let me go across without... Yes, it will. Alright. 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 Stay back here. Okay. Now. Do. What was I doing before? Oh. Holy word. Yeah. Yeah, even though I never freaking use it, but whatever. Sela, what's good? Come on. Mercy. Paralyzed. Stunned, dazed, cursed. Sure, whatever. What's up? Boom. Another hex. Misfortune. What you got going on? Delicious fright. Whatever, none of this matters. I'm not using hexes right now much anyway. Hellfire Ray, I suppose. Spell level 9. Well. Yeah, what's up with this? Using words of ancient power. You bestow heroic powers on all creatures subject to this spell, and it affects all allies within a 30-foot burst for 10 minutes per level. They gain +4 morale bonus on attack and damage rolls, gain 2d8 +4 temporary hit points, and become immune to both fear and charm effects for the duration of the spell. So that's like the super... Is this like the super powered version of heroism? Yeah, because this was +4 bonus on attack rolls, saves, and skill checks. Okay. And immunity to fear effects and temporary hit points equal to your caster level. Where this is only attack and damage rolls, but it also makes you immune to fear and charm. But that wouldn't affect stun. So I guess I would want to use both then. Because there are probably some things that require a save that are not affected by, that are not under fear and charm, and heroism greater would help with that. But this is still good stuff. Okay, still gonna take this. And you. Yep. Excellent. You. Yep. I'm not sure if this actually helps weird, but I'm still using it. I don't care. Level 9. That's what I already have. I don't care about any of this. I know some people really like Icy Prison, but it's weird or nothing for me, so whatever. Come on. Excellent. All right, now. Spell book. So this is just it, huh? I must have reached like the max level of slots you can possibly have. Oh well. But not her. Hey, finally you got some more. And oh, I keep forgetting you got that. I'll have to I need to slot that on your bar. Hey. Hey. Okay. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate that too. All right, and that's it. Okay, so all of them are slotted.
I need to concentrate.
Okay. No. I'm not doing that yet. God dog it. That's irritating. I am not doing that fight halfway. I didn't say that I leveled up, did I? Nope, I didn't. All right. I'll take care of leveling up and resting before the next playthrough. And during the next one, we could just get straight into the battle. But that is enough for today. I hope all of you enjoyed the play session. If you did, please go ahead and leave me a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.